right, someone who's always on the agenda is Dele Alli, and you have some fans thinking really good player, top player, like he's doing what he has to do. Some fans thinking he's not that good and that he has so much to improve about his game, to the extent where they compare him to sort of youngsters like Loftus-Cheek, where they've not really had any impact, but they're still saying, well, they're much better, even though Dele's performance and impact is, you can see as well. But what do you think, your thoughts on Dele Alli as a Spurs fan?
I think as a Spurs fan, I think Alli's stepped up. I think he's done better than most of us would have thought he would have been doing.
Yeah.
It's been brought in from MK Dons, but I think there's still a lot of elements to his game that he needs to improve.
Yeah.
Like the conversation we were even having earlier about his play in the middle. I think he needs to be a little bit more disciplined. He needs to be able to release the ball a little bit more quicker. I think he slows down the play a lot. But in the final third, he's able to. His class, his talent gets him out of a lot of situations, and he's able to do quite a lot of things in the final third. But playing him in the middle, I think he'll struggle a little bit, and I think that's his all-round game is to improve a little bit.
Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I think he has potential to go to the top.
Yeah.
I think if there's a situation where Spurs do shift, and for example Pochettino goes, and Dele Alli also goes. If he, for example, goes with Pep, follows where like the Sterling, I think he can be a top player.
I don't think I agree with that, you know, because when you said what you said, I'm like, sometimes that's what he is. He's a goal scorer, yeah? Stick him second striker, play him in that position, let him be that guy, right? And going to Pep might look at him and be like, right, I want you to do this and that, but he might not be capable of doing that.
Right.
So just put him as a second striker, let him do it. You seem to disagree with what.
Yeah, actually, I think Dele Alli is a very complete player, like compared to players like Loftus-Cheek and let's say, I personally feel like he's a great replacement for Iniesta.
Right. Okay.
In Barcelona. He's not a second striker. He's not a good goal scorer.
You don't think so?
Nah.
That's sort of his strength, though.
Nah. He's got good goals, but he's more or less like a playmaker. You understand?
Yeah.
But the only problem with Dele Alli is his temper.
Yeah.
Which might be something that might stop him from growing. You know what I mean? But apart from that, Dele Alli is one of the most complete players.
So would you play him? What position would you play?
More of like a 10.
Like right? Do you agree?
I don't agree with that. Yeah. I don't think Ali's creative enough to play as a number
I think
10.
he is creative enough. He is as good as playing like in Barcelona, replacing Iniesta.
More than Eriksen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I think as a Spurs fan, Eriksen creates more chances and suits that number 10 role more so than.
But don't you think when it comes to
creating, to me, I see him as a second striker.
Yeah, but when it comes to
playing off the front,
when it comes to creating, sometimes what he's saying, I think when it comes to creating, sometimes your movement can create a lot of chances for your team.
And Dele Alli's got a lot of movement
to see him. He moves a lot. But that's why I would play him as a second striker, not as a number 10, because how you feeding players in, he holds on for the ball too long, as far as I'm concerned, to play as a number 10.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
At the end of crosses.
That's why he's a playmaker, you understand? You want someone like that on the ball. He's good on the ball, you understand? He can come up with anything. Look at against Real Madrid, he scored a goal, and that was, you know what I mean, exceptional goal.
He scored. Yeah, but that's
so if you're gonna look at it, you can see Dele Alli playing and thinking, oh, that's Steven Gerrard. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
I think Gerrard had more ability.
He had more ability, and I think.
But look at his age. Look at the teams.
You can't rule out him being
that good.
That's what I'm saying. At this stage, at his age, let's compare like Loftus-Cheek with
Ali
and the other guy, Watford now.
Who?
Shalaba.
Exactly. Let's look at the three players, Dele Alli is exceptional. Dele Alli don't play like his normal age, man. Look at Raheem Sterling.
But when
you see Raheem Sterling playing, you can see his movement, you can see he's playing like how he's meant to play. He's got a pace, he's gonna run, but Dele Alli is so technical.
But I think it's a bit unfair to compare Loftus-Cheek and Ali for the simple fact that Ali's had more playing time. playing in the Premiership.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Loftus-Cheek, he's been a bit part player for Chelsea. He's played every occasion. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only this season where we're seeing him actually get a run of games. And now he's getting a run of games. Now he's actually getting called up. He had a good debut.
Yeah.
Whereas Ali now's his third season.
But do you realise Loftus-Cheek has played with more better players than Dele Alli in their career, both of them.
But he's not had
consistently. Yeah. You can't really beat playing in the Premiership though. Whether you've played with better players or not, playing actually regularly and playing.
You're getting right back. Dele Alli himself is a very good player. He's a perfect replacement for Iniesta. He's a complete player. The only downside of Dele Alli is
he's not Iniesta.
He's come up as being a lot more stable than
the rest.
Yeah,
exactly.
Where the other guy Chelsea have been managers all the time. So you would expect at this time Dele Alli
to make that progress.
To be ahead of
exactly.
But my thing is
because he's had more players.
As much as we keep rubbishing his overall game, he can beat a player.
Yeah.
Maybe he can't see a pass, but he can pass a ball. Yeah. He can score goals. So we keep going on about him not being a complete player, and whilst I agree to an extent, I think we're overdoing it.
You can't expect him to be a complete player
Even
at the age of 21.
It's not even that. I think we're overdoing it.
Game.
I think we're overdoing the whole even Sterling still has improvements to make in this.
Sterling has a lot of improvements.
But we talk about him in a certain light. Like he's improved. Like he's scoring goals. He's an important player for City. So I think as much as we should recognise that he has improvements to make his game. I think sometimes we talk about Ali like he's not possibly the best English talent right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's showing it. Because I'm tired of people always talking about talent. Yeah, we've seen some talented guys do nothing. So for me, 100%. You have to, especially at 21, 22, you have to start looking at performance and impact. And I think if you look at Dele Alli, even 28-year-olds.
And also the big games against Real Madrid.
He turns up.
Few games, he's really performed well.
He turns up.
That's one
thing.
Really
at 21.
Well.
That's one thing. Yeah, but at 21, you're
and he's been consistent.
That's what I was gonna say.
And he's been consistent.
People or many youngsters that literally give you 3 seasons.
Exactly.
You're actually young. You're English professionals.
Yeah.
That give you 3 years.
That's the same as Raheem Sterling.
He's so consistent, and I think.
Yeah.
He's better than obviously when he first came, and he's gonna get better. And I think a move away is what I think.
That's risky. I'm not gonna lie to you. He has the perfect formation and everything. Moving
is,
away, that shot,
I'm
might go straight down.
As a Spurs fan, I don't want him to go.
He needs to
he can't. He can't
go to Mourinho.
No, he can't afford to move.
He can go.
He hasn't.
Nah, I can't say it. I can't say it.
For what?
I can't say it. There's no need, bro. Pep. No, but Pep's not gonna build a formation for you. Yeah,
his style
Pep's not gonna build up for you.
But there's no way Dele Alli will even fit into Man City team.
But even at Barcelona, they're not gonna be like, right, we're gonna play like this to help you out. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm like, he's a perfect replacement for Iniesta.
But how though? Because
he's a very for Iniesta. Yes, he is.
Maybe in terms of goal scoring.
He's a very good player.
Maybe as a goal
Dele Alli is a complete player. You need to look at his movement.
But you can't do anything where Iniesta does. Nothing.
You can't do anything.
He's not as good as him.
Yeah,
but when I say you're a perfect replacement for someone, not necessarily like you fit in. You playing with a good player. You might not be a good player, but you play with good players a lot.
I understand.
Imagine you being on the pitch with Messi. Barcelona sold Neymar and they got Dembele.
Yeah.
That's his replacement, right?
Yeah, but you know he's he's the best talent in the world.
Okay, alright, but is he better than Neymar?
No, but
exactly. That's what I'm saying. But that's his replacement.
It makes sense though.
That's what I'm trying to say with Dele Alli as well.
But Ali doesn't have anything that sort of Neymar does or Iniesta has.
But who has Dembele got anything?
Yes, he does.
How many goals has Dembele scored in the last 2 seasons?
He can score goals. He can create goals. He just started.
How many goals has he scored?
Dembele is 19. But you can tell he's already very, very good.
But how many goals has he scored?
I don't know, but
Dele Alli's not a goal scorer.
That's what he does.
Dembele should be scoring goals, but he's not scoring.
No, but Dembele creates and scores. Ali's just a scorer.
You can see the similarities.
Ali is not a scorer. Ali is a playmaker. People need to get that fact. Ali is a playmaker, just like Iniesta.
He's saying that Ali and Dembele and Neymar, you can see that there's similarities in their style of play.
Okay.
They can beat man, they can create, they can score. Neymar, that's what Neymar was doing at Barca. Ali doesn't do that.
Ali doesn't do what Iniesta does. He gets the ball. The next move is like he dictates the play.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy can't do that.
He
and he
doesn't
doesn't
have a
do
clue.
that for Spurs.
Nah.
If anything, Eriksen is the one who
Iniesta
does
takes
that
3
for
touches,
Spurs.
bang,
And
bang, bang,
and it's gone.
That's
So I think
space.
maybe
my
maybe
point.
he can go to Barca, but not to replace Iniesta. Even Coutinho might even struggle to replace Iniesta.
Iniesta's a very
That's
powerful
another
player.
thing.
You know what I'm saying? Coutinho might
Neymar
struggle to-
left. They wanted to get Coutinho. And
Yeah.
still,
But that's as good a replacement as they can get. You were saying something about Dele and midfield, right?
Yeah.
Like just looking to put him in midfield. And I feel like we've had that conversation for too long. Maybe he's a second striker. And
Possibly.
That's it.
I think
Leave him there.
he's not a second
Leave him
striker.
there. You know what
If
I'm
I'm going to be
saying?
honest with you, I think I agree with you. I
Yeah,
think
leave him
he's
there.
a second striker.
Yeah, because to be fair, if you can
But I
get,
still feel he needs, even as a second striker,
he needs that.
I still feel there's
yeah.
elements to
That's
his game
right.
that he needs to improve in a
Like
sense
what
where
though? As a
releasing
second
the ball
striker.
earlier.
But is that necessary though?
I think it is
Yeah,
because
in that position.
if you're playing off a main striker,
Yeah.
your aim is to always be able to feed it through for that player. So in our case, feeding it into Kane. Do you see what I'm saying? Sometimes then he'll get the ball and then he'll slow it down. That's me personally. That's where I think he
But
needs
is
to
that
improve.
do you reckon that is him being a youngster and sometimes just overdoing it, or is it him?
I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah,
I think it's a combination of both. I think
Him
age
being a
plays-
support striker in the long run, I think when it gets to the big games and him taking a lot of chances, a lot of touches, sorry,
No, yeah.
not
It'll
yet.
cost
You
you,
can't.
yeah.
It can become a liability,
Yeah.
and I think that his game does need to quicken up. He needs to release the ball quicker. If
Yeah.
he does, which I still believe he needs to move to
Yeah.
a bigger team.
So what's your overall conclusion on Dele Alli?
He can get to the very top.
Yeah.
The situation at Spurs it seems stable right now, but it can all change. That's why I think that he needs to work with a different
Manager.
club with a
Yeah.
different manager personally.
Right. Okay. Always.
Our conclusion for Ali is that I think he has bags of talent and
Yeah.
potential.
Yeah.
He's great. He's done so well so far, but I think he's got parts of his game that he needs to improve. He has to go to the next level. But I think he should stay at Spurs because Pochettino's been able to get the best out of him. And I think he's one of those players that he needs to be with the right manager. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For him to reach his full potential.
Yeah.
And I think it's staying at top.
Yeah. Always up.
I feel like he's got potential, which is so obvious. Everyone can see that. And I think he's a complete midfielder.
Yeah.
Very good playmaker
Yeah.
that can play in anything.
Yeah.
And apart from his temper, which someone like Balotelli,
Yeah.
which has got lots of potentials, that's his problem.
Yeah.
So he needs to work on that. And
Yeah.
Dele Alli is a super player.
And I'll say 2 things, right? As much as everyone's thinking, oh, he just called Dele Alli a complete player. We used to call Gerrard a complete player, but Gerrard's midfield discipline was very bad. So I kind of get where he's coming from in terms of the what's the right sort of having that whole just midfield to be able to run, defend, tackle, shoot. That's what we tend to call a complete player. So I get where he's coming from in that sense. He's very much that, not a box to box per se, but a general. Yeah, versatile in there. So I get
He's
that.
versatile, yeah. He's
Yeah,
versatile.
utility, that's it. But my conclusion will be, mate, let's stop worrying about his midfield discipline. If he's a goal scorer, stick him as a second striker, teach him what he has to do and let him do it. And let's stop worrying about, him being a centre mid. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We've also got a competition going on to win FIFA 18 on PS4. So check the link to have a chance to win.